I was working for a firm of interior designers based in London, and I had been there for about 10 years, and I knew for about 3-4 years that I really wasn't that happy there anymore. I didn't feel like I was growing within the firm, and I felt creatively pretty stifled after a while. I knew in my gut that I needed to leave, but I didn't really have the strength, I suppose, to just make that step. And it was incredible that during the process of one day of intensive work, my real true beliefs came out, and all the blocks that my mind had given me to not leave were suddenly unleashed, and it felt like I was rewarding myself for what I really, really hugely desired, and that was a big change. We discussed me quitting, and then suddenly out of nowhere this voice just jumped up, and I can go traveling. Now, I mean, I've always had a passion for traveling, but it's something that I haven't allowed for quite a while. I've kind of wanted to be the career girl, and it was not front of mind at all. It just jumped out of nowhere. Also, this kind of really squashed dream that it wasn't expressed in me as a dream. I hadn't realized it was one, really. I just sometimes kind of mentioned, oh, maybe I should set up by myself. But I just kind of felt like it was what people did, rather than knowing that that's really what I wanted to do. Somehow, all of these dreams just seemed to be able to breathe. It didn't, whereas before I wasn't dreaming at all. I moved to somewhere where I could give space and allow my imagination to have a bit of fun, and I actually allowed myself this. And so I did actually go away last summer and had a fantastic time in Cuba and Colombia, and I handed in my notice, and it felt fabulous. The difference between working for someone else and working for myself in a creative industry is it's just mind-blowing. If you're working for a firm, you're likely to be restrained and constricted by their house look and their method of doing things. I feel like all the rules have been broken, and I feel like it's a creative release. It is a release. That's the main thing. It is just thinking, I can create my life into what I want. I can actually, if I want to, like, I've just been away skiing. I had a huge desire to go skiing, and I didn't think I could afford it because it's, new business, but everything came in to be able to support that, and my clients weren't worried at all. And you have this perception that you can't allow yourself these things, and actually it's creating your life to suit you, to light yourself up, and that's what's really exciting.